Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. So, yeah, it's another day. It's another pretty normal day, to be honest. Well, I mean, we just started, so yeah, that's about it. I guess we drove a different car here today, and of course, we were speeding like crazy because we're in a more mobile vehicle. Besides that, though, nothing else to really say. We did go hunting yesterday. That took like half the day, and what did we get? Not much. It's alright. That's just the way things are. So yeah, besides that though, yeah. So that's about it. No streaming yesterday, and not even I didn't even open up OBS yesterday. So yeah, spent the whole day fishing. Is there anything else to say? Not really. One thing for sure, muesli and milk, so efficient. Because before we went fishing, I did like 200 grams of muesli and like 150 milliliters of milk. That combo was like the easiest breakfast I've had in a while. Super easy, boom, bam, done. So yeah, nothing else to say. However, I know that we have White Album as a new series. The the researcher vest, no, the researcher suit slash jacket slash lab coat has been ironed, so that's good. So today's menu is basically cooked earth, and yeah, today's menu is basically cooked earth and maybe a White Album too. Yeah. What else is there? Oh, yesterday I tried like a little story writing. That was interesting. I spent like an hour or two on it. Definitely some kind of normal story. It was about a guy and his. Okay, what am I saying? I need blood minutes or something. Ridiculous. Can't even breathe. Okay, I blew the nose a bit with paper towels, so nose should be a bit better, but it's kind of feeling a bit stuffy. Like I said, those stairs burn a lot of calories without even trying too hard. Every minute we burn like 10, so significantly more taxing on the body than if we were to walk. Turns out the new window adjustments are so tall that even if you're on the stairs, no one can see you. That's good. Of course, the sauna's preheating. I did that at the beginning. So yeah, that's the routine today is mysterious. I might have to go collect some wood today. Yeah, depends on what time they open. But I might have to collect some wood today. Yeah, it's alright. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, schedule today seems pretty simple now. We're gonna do this, then we're gonna do the dips, and then we're probably gonna do a really short sauna session, and then we're gonna go back to HQ, Alpha 3 regime, eat. We're gonna eat fast, and then editing, and then after editing, most likely we'll check the time. We might be collecting wood early, and then probably just drop the wood off straight away. And then after the wood, we should be pretty much done and ready to begin Cooked Earth or White Album 2. And then in the afternoon, when we have less privacy, then I will continue looking into story creations and AI. Sounds like a plan to me. Sounds like a plan to me, not gonna lie. Seems like we've got the whole day planned already. Take advantage of the solo hours for streaming in White Album 2. The moment it becomes the afternoon, we'll just do downtime. I'm not exactly sure how to extract the stories though, because there are so many like mini stories. Because I don't really commit to a certain. When I create stories, I don't really commit to making it longer. I kind of just stop when it gets boring. So the script's all there. It's just what to do with it. Like you can just upload it to like a web, or you could also try animate it. But you're right. I'm far better at noveling than goddamn art thing or music. I'm more about the story writer. You know, the best I can do is stick people. I guess when you're like really really rich, that's how studios open. The the owner, really rich, will just make an entire corporation and hire artists, hire copywriters, and they bring him a story, and they say, hey, this is my story script, make it into something. I mean, sure, it's going to cost a lot of money, but if it ever hits the anime market, you get a lot of money back. I think the thing about stories and like anime and stuff is that no one knows who the writer is. You know, the only like famous anime writer is the one that writes One Punch Man. But again, when you hand off stories to studios, studios have the ability to change your entire story or change small details. Like you can make the main character a G, and then the studio will make the main character a little bit of a cuck. And you're like, wait a minute though. In my story, the male was never a cuck. But then in their anime version, they'll make him like cross-dress one episode or something. It's like what? So that's kind of the thing. I think that's why the One Punch Man creator is different because his thing's public, as in like his webtoon series is like many episodes advanced compared to the manga. So YouTubers can easily look at the webtoon and see what kind of changes the anime made itself. But a lot of other animes don't have that luxury. So whatever people see is what they assume the writer wrote. But again, when it comes to those creators, you don't even know who they are. Sure, you can hear the name and stuff, but they're there because of your anime, not because of you. It's like, who's the writer of Attack on Titan? I don't know. Who's the writer of Spy Family? I don't know. But when it comes to like the actual anime characters, you're like, oh yeah, I know who Eren is. Oh yeah, Lord Voyager, yeah, no, I know him. But no one actually knows the writer, so I think that's why, yeah, I think there's the differences, 100%. That's why streaming and content creation is probably the most personal one. Streaming is the most personal one because it's live. But then, to a degree, IRL streams are curated heavily. What I meant by that was IRL streams are like, well, it depends on the style, of course. If you're out in public, that's different. Heavily curated. I'm not really sure if that makes sense. I don't think heavily curated IRL streams are real because it's random. It just depends on the location you pick. I think it just depends on the size of the stream. If, for example, I show speed live streams, that's a whole entire armada of bodyguards protecting him. But if it's like a smaller IRL streamer who's just walking down the street with a camera, they're more likely to get jumped or kidnapped. You know what would be? There is the no, hold on. There is an ecosystem I thought was pretty cool. It's not pretty cool, but it's like, I guess, an old one, right? T1 Faker, bro. His ecosystem seemed chill. He's just playing League of Legends with his boys, and he just streams all day. But the thing is that the thing about Faker streams that was so cool was that Faker was himself. If you watch his really old streams, Faker doesn't talk much, but because that's just who he is in real life. In real life, Faker barely talks. He's just so good at the game. People just watch him, and he's just super innocent and stuff, right? So much better than today's streamers who are a lot more charismatic to a degree. I guess it just depends on the person, though. But Faker's streams definitely felt a lot more real, especially since he's streaming in the T1 headquarters. So there's a whole bunch of other team members nearby. So they're all just gaming in a room, chilling. Everyone's streaming. Everyone's in one room. They're all a team, brotherhood. You know, winning tournaments. They're all eating fine, chilling. Right, that seems pretty chill. Is there anything else to say besides the content creation? There are a lot of content creation things. I think that's why these Earth logs will pay off pretty interestingly. If we ever do make like a famous kind of manga or anime, there's gonna be a whole bunch of lore on the author, which is me. Like example, if you search up the author of a famous anime, you only get like a picture of their face, but you don't know anything else. But imagine me with all these Earth logs. Interesting, huh? Again, Truman Show style stuff. That guy's actually mentally insane. Today's the day the Blackout Purge video uploads. Hopefully that one gets a lot of attention. I think it's going to get a lot of attention because it's something unique. You know? Yeah, we could easily manage 30 minutes of 6 speed. Not even any heavy breathing. And we burn a lot of calories. Again, though, when it comes to, you know, things right now, being a creator always wins. And I know that's kind of hypocritical because we are consuming White Album. No, we are about to consume White Album too. But at the same time, I'm not really consuming because I'm going to be creating as well. See if we could download any kind of, see if we could look into any kind of frameworks in it. See what's up. You know? What other content is there to create? Now, a lot of the IRL content is going to be reserved for the Instagram era. And we've been feeling pretty decent with the 2K 2000 calories so far. The nose is actually cleared up properly now. Yeah, we're a bit wet, but it's okay. That's just what happens when you do stairs. But we're doing dips, so we're not going to be lying down. I think when there's nothing to say in these morning Earth vlogs, I'll have to make a story episode to make some extra time. But we are kind of getting a bit bored of listening to horror stories. I mean, sure, they're different every time, but like, maybe we should like look into a different story. Maybe I want to look into an actual creepypasta or something. Yeah, but a lot of it's not real. I did remember this old creepypasta I listened to when I was younger. I think I listened to it again recently last year. It was a story about a hunter for the government. And it was basically just like a fantasy kind of fiction creepypasta. Basically, a story about a guy who is basically a SCP hunter and just hunts down anomalies on Earth. Which might be true. Could be true, you never know. Harder is it to believe that the government will have a shadow team of people that hunt down anomalies. I mean, if you just look at homeless people and drugs, right? Just imagine that, but worse. Those type of people exist. Anyways, that's it, done. 30 minutes, 300 calories, and yeah, it's the same kind of results we usually get anyways. I mean, you guys have probably seen these stats. 112 floors. Yeah, pretty simple stats really. 300 calories, summary. I think it's gonna disappear soon. Average is, yeah, that. Floors should be 112. Yep, very average. The paper towels here smell like they're awful. I just wipe my eyes with the gym paper towel and it stinks. Oh, it's not stinks. It's just, I guess, environment friendly because it's got leaves on it. So that means it's probably made out of some kind of leaves. Oh yeah, the trapper went insane yesterday. I just haven't really cleaned it up yet. Haven't bothered. I didn't clean the legs. The legs are still a bit sandy, but it is what it is. Alright, there's nothing to really say. Let's just get to it. Just get to it. We're wet. It is what it is. Yeah, it's just get to it. I just realized that the name Yuki in Japanese is like multi-gendered, right? Because I know men, and I know a guy that's called Yuki, and I also know Yuki Tsunoda is a guy. But then also in anime, Yuki is also a female name. So like Yuki's like literally double gender. Yeah, Yuki is literally a multi-gender name. Because like, I could be like, hey yo, I got a friend called Yuki. So I kind of just thought about what kind of routine what kind of route I'll be taking today. Because I just realized that not only do I have to deliver wood, I also have another side delivery job I have to do. And I'm gonna have to travel in and out of the city. And I have to decide if I want to travel to get the wood first or not because the wood's gonna make the vehicle significantly heavy. And when I'm talking about wood, I'm talking about like cubic meters of wood, like maybe 100 plus kgs. Yeah. Let me go quickly. Let's quickly do a dip, and then I'm gonna have to go check the sauna as well. And yeah, the routine today is still a mystery. I think I'm gonna have to check time. I think the wood company opens at like, oh my god, it's waxy. The wood company opens at like what? 7:30, and it's gonna take maybe an hour or so to load up, and then I'm gonna have to go get the delivery work for the for the other business, and I'm also gonna have to deliver the wood to Grandpa, and then that should be about it. And then I think we'll be free. Also, before we do the delivery work, we'll have time to do some editing. We did have some, some DJI footage from yesterday, but nothing really happened. The only thing that really I could add is a bit of driving. Hopefully that's kind of interesting, but yeah, when it comes to uploading the footage, I can't add the DJI footage to Earth logs. Just not allowed to because frame rate is completely off. Frame rates are completely off, so I have to make separate videos. Whatever I record on the camera has to be separated from the Earth log because Earth log records it in 24 FPS. The DJI does 60, so therefore they have to be separate. How's the sauna? Oh, sauna is absolutely cooking. Nice. Okay, sauna is cooking. Preheated is very nice. It's still got like maybe around 30 minutes to preheat to maximum heat. That's alright. That's why we're doing this now. And also got to drink the water. And I also have to refill the hybrid. I'm gonna have to refill the hybrid vehicle on the way back to HQ because not enough gas. It's just a lot of little tasks to do. I already have the most optimum kind of method. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna end up just getting the wood first because I get like an extra 30 minutes and we have to drink water as well. We could do more hunting and fishing, but I'm gonna have to pre. The only downside about the hunting and fishing is that the drive is like 2 hours. And also, the drive is not bad. It's that if you just go to the spot early, there's no traffic. But if you're, how do you say it? Sometimes when you look at road trips, they seem long because you're going fast for so long. But then when you really think about it, right? Like the 1 hour drive towards the fishing spot is basically the same as just driving to the city. I mean, like, sure, the distances are different, right? But, you know, if the traffic's good, you going to that fishing spot. Yes, the distance is longer, but you actually arrive there fast and speedy. But when you're in the city, right? The city is much closer, but just traffic's so gay that it just takes as long, maybe longer. And this city's population isn't even that big. So I really cannot imagine the amount of traffic in real life there is. Dude, the traffic in real life must be like, man. Because yeah, this population here is very small and the traffic's already making me go crazy half the time. But in other countries it's supposedly way worse. So there's something for you, you know? Yeah. Huh. However, I don't really mind going hunting and fishing again in that same spot. But if I do go solo, I'm definitely not going to bring two rods. I'm gonna just bring one rod and no need for a trolley. Actually, yeah, I think hunting and fishing there might be actually pretty chill if I really think about it, right? If I just bring minimum setup, put the spike down and put a GoPro on, seems pretty chill to me. Maybe start a fire for fun. Yeah, that'll be kind of chill. No troll. The only reason was that the trolley was heavy as hell, but yeah, we could do that trip solo again because we did. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll think about it. It's just when I do any kind of hunting and fishing, no streaming for that day because there's no way I could fit all that in. Fun fact is that the hunting and like filming uses so much terabytes of data compared to what do you call it? Compared to like ARC files for a couple hours is only like less than 100 gig, or maybe ranges between 100 to 200 gigabytes. But DGI, obviously, due to it being 4K 60 FPS, it reaches into the hundreds of gigabytes. And not to mention Deep Blue right now. Deep Blue records the Deep Blue for like maybe 2 hours is literally nearly a terabyte. That's how insane things are. So yeah. Anyway, seems like recently being here, we rarely get any kind of this. Like this has always been Diamond Hour recently. Like I remember when I first came here, Diamond Hour didn't last long. But recently, Diamond Hour is just chilling here. It's nice. Oh, you're kind of a bit too close. You're a bit too close. Sorry, I had to cut the camera because I had to go to the bathroom. Too much water. We shall continue drinking the water. We're probably not going to spend that long in this sauna, by the way. Probably only going to spend like 10 minutes or so. Not in too long, just like 10 minutes or so. Yeah, nothing too long. Because we kind of it does look like we have a busy schedule today, to a degree. I mean, we've kind of got like a down period before the wood shop opens, so all that time is enough time to do Alpha 3 regime, and should be enough to edit the videos. And editing Earth logs alone take around an hour or so, but no, editing itself takes around an hour, but all of the pre-work you have to do, it adds like an extra 30 minutes. Like before you even edit the video, you gotta transcode the data, you gotta color grade it, you gotta change the audios and everything. I guess that's part of editing. So then I guess editing actually takes around nearly 2 hours or so if you want to count all of the data and pre-work before it. Yeah, then it takes around 2 hours or so. And that's just for Earthlog. When it comes to DJI footage, right, that's gonna take probably an hour or two as well, kind of. I mean, it really just depends on the action, right? Really just depends on the context of the video, right? If it's, for example, yesterday's footage, then the footage will be very short, so the editing shouldn't take too long. But if it's like example, outdoor boy style video, then that's gonna take the entire day to edit, much longer. But yeah, outdoor boys edits his own videos. It's pretty clear he does. You can tell. I think if you edit your own videos, you can tell the type of person you are, kind of. Yeah, it really depends. No, not really. I mean, a lot of YouTubers now these days don't even edit their videos. They just send it to editors. But it makes sense, right? It makes sense. But for us, I barely edit my videos. I only edit Earth vlogs just so you guys don't get so bored. That's why I try to talk more. But Earth vlogs has got like rest times and reps and things like that. But when it comes to like video games, I don't really edit them at all. The only thing I edit out is me dumping. Oh no, not dumping. Whoops. Leave drinking water. No, going to the bathroom. Yeah, not dumping. What am I saying? What else is there? Oh, the gym music's gone, but this fan is like 100,000 RPMs per minute. Wait, RPMs per minute. That is what RPM stands for. What? Oh yeah, wait, what else did I say? Yeah, I don't really edit the game videos. I just timestamp it. Just timestamp it. Just timestamp it. You know what I mean? I guess that 5 hour stream did good because it really did cancel out. Oh wait, we barely streamed this. Oh man, we barely streamed this week. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, no streaming or Scum's Wish focused, I think. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Scum's Wish focused, no streaming. Wednesday, 5 hour stream. Thursday, no streaming. Friday, no streaming. Oh, I have the stream today, huh? Yeah, my bad. Well, I mean, yesterday had. It's not like I. It's not like I streamed and jerked off or anything. Just no. It's not that I didn't. It's not like I didn't stream and jerked off. Literally just didn't stream and was getting other content done and working. Speaking of jerking, pretty sure Sensei literally said that. Oh no, not Sensei. Sensei's friend Sterling Cooper literally said that if you watch that stuff, you're literally a cuck because in reality, there's no way you'd even see that POV. Like, when would you ever see that POV if you're a cuck? So yeah, don't look at that stuff unless you're a cuck that gets hard on watching. You know, so your POV would never be like that if you're just one on one. Your POV would be like a head cam style. So yeah, that was super random, wasn't it? Water's done. Water's done, and it's been nearly an hour of preheating. Well, it has been an hour of preheating now. It's been like an hour and 10 minutes of preheating, so the infrared sauna should be ready to go. Should be it. That is about it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. I'll see you guys soon. Because I gotta change the shutter speed. Alright, we have returned. We have returned to the sauna. 69 degrees. Hell yeah. No, we're only gonna go like 10 minutes of this thing. Can't be bothered to go any longer. Is everyone chilling today? It's another sauna day. Should probably cover our eyes soon. Maybe I'll just tolerate without the eye cover, but it's definitely does damage the eyes a bit. Yeah, probably gonna just kind of casually cover our eyes a bit. Okay, so is what is there to talk about? What is there to talk about? There is okay. Well, we have to go refill gas on the way from HQ. No, from here to HQ. We got to refill gas. Okay. Next task is Alpha 3 regime. Dude, these are cooking my eyes. Stop. Alpha 3 regime. And then we're gonna consume. I'm gonna probably just consume. I think I can safely just consume like 200 grams of oats usually. No, I want to eat meat first. We'll eat the meat first. Okay, so me, and then we're gonna go look at some editing, probably look into that DJI footage, done, see what kind of time we got, and then I might have to prepare the van for wood transport, drive there, get the wood, and then straight away head towards the city for the second delivery work, deliver that item, and then travel to Grandpa and then deliver the wood, and then arrive at HQ, ready things for tomorrow. Then I will see, I think we'll be done by lunch, midday, and then I've only got like a couple hours, and then so that is going to be a live stream. Yeah, we're going to do a cooked earth over Scott. Gonna do a cooked earth stream over a white album beginning, and then for the rest of the day, I'll see what's up. I think for the rest of for the afternoon, it's mainly just gonna be AI and copyright, not copywriting, but story stuff. Maybe I should really start uploading the other stories and stuff. Yeah, that's definitely hurts my eyes though. The sauna. I wonder if I should lean this way instead. I should lean this way so I can keep an eye on the time and timer and stuff. Yeah, I finally had goggles because I can't see the time if I have my eyes covered. 6 more minutes. So our schedule seems pretty stacked until the afternoon. Afternoon is when we kind of just chill, I guess. Yep, afternoon's kind of just chilling. Uh, all the work should be done by the afternoon. So afternoon really is just time to, AI or story write or I guess spend time with others, but what am I gonna spend time with them doing? Well, yeah, that, but what else is there? Nothing. There's nothing else to say. Nothing at all. Just nothing to say. But I don't really like this right now. It's making me sleepy. I don't like this at all. It's making me feel sleepy. And that's not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. There's no way it's good to make me sleep, especially since I need to go refill the vehicle with gas. Don't want to be really sleepy, so I'm gonna probably just cut it off here. Yeah. I mean, isn't that crazy? We spend like, uh, yeah, but we learned from yesterday's experiment that, you know, even if you fall asleep in here, the sauna doesn't automatically turn off. Oh, it does. It turns off, but it doesn't cool down. Well, it does. Okay. No, when the sauna runs out of time, the heaters just turn off. That's about it. So depending on how long you're asleep for, you'll be sleeping, but the temperature will be rapidly declining because there's no more heater. Like the heaters will turn off, but you're still getting cooked inside because there's no cooling system. Maybe I should add that for emergencies. Kinda. Nah. No, that's making me sleepy. I gotta stop. Oh, it's already 2 minutes anyways. 2 minutes left anyways. I'm just gonna stop now. Can't really be. Already been here for 8 minutes. Nearly fallen goddamn asleep. Can't. Turn off. Jeez. At least the temperature shock can wake me up a bit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate everyone. Yeah, so we're done. Usually I put the jacket on and stuff, so I might as well continue doing what we usually do. However, like we've practiced many times, we should not be putting the mic away instantly. I have to manually come and turn you off because yeah, it is what it is. Jacket's heavy. Alright, whatever. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we're kind of on a slight angle, but yeah, cool. See you guys next time. Do I give you guys a story today? Maybe not. Don't think we will.
一陣間走出嚟㗎啦，死！嗱，走嚟嚇，俾喺度，係嘛？嗰啲就唔係，嗰啲你俾我嗰啲睇先去咗邊先？呢條大嘅，你係咪埋咗呢啲？